I'll go back to my colleague Sabyasachi as well, who continues to be with us at this point in time. Sabyasachi, I'll come to you in just a bit. In fact, as we've been telling our viewers about what happened before this day 7 of the winter session of Parliament, the government also has sent a strong message. Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju has warned against disruption that's happening, the politics of disruption that the opposition is indulging in, and has also told the opposition that the NDA already has the majority. And if the opposition continues with their disruptive ways, then the government will have to take steps in favor of democracy. Listen in.
पार्लियामेंट ठीक से अगर नहीं चलेगा तो उसमें सबसे ज्यादा नुकसान देश को होता है और ऑपोजिशन एमपीज को होता है। सरकार का काम तो करते रहेंगे, सरकार का पास में मेजॉरिटी है और हमारा बहुमत के कारण अगर कोई बिल पारित करना है तो हम तो वैसे ही पारित कर देंगे। अगर अपोजिशन चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते हैं तो भी हम बिना चर्चा का भी हम पारित कर सकते हैं क्योंकि मेजॉरिटी है, लेकिन ऐसा करना ठीक नहीं लगता है, इसलिए हम चर्चा चाहते हैं।
And let's once again cut across to Lok Sabha. Let's listen into what's happening there.
The fact that they mentioned that the funding is going down is also incorrect. Thank you.
Honorable Minister is very much correct. In 2021, the allegation made by this government is 61,500 crores. Finally, the fag end of this financial year, they have extended 1,11,500. It is correct. But what for it is? So actually, when the labor has to work from April onwards, the money supply is not there from the government of India. See, the state government will have a lot of burdens because of this money outflow from the central government.
Let's now go across to my colleague Sabyasachi, who continues to be with us at this point in time. Sabyasachi, now, even though assurances, it seems, were given, but here what we have seen today in the Lok Sabha specifically, opposition MPs again staging a walkout. What is it that they are now demanding?
Well, the opposition MPs now decided to stage a walkout. The opposition MPs now want a discussion on the issues that they have been demanding. If you talk about the Adani bribery allegation, if you talk about the Manipur Sambal issue and other pressing matters that the opposition wants that discussion should take place. Now, after assurance coming in from the central government that the discussion will take place, but first and foremost, the decorum of the House needs to be maintained, and that is the reason why efforts could be seen from the central government that they want a discussion inside the House, and that is the reason why yesterday Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Mr. Kiren Rijiju all called a meeting of the floor leaders of different political parties, and in that meeting, in fact, the opposition had given a signal that they are ready to hold the discussion and make sure that the House runs peacefully. But today also the opposition MPs decides to walk out because they feel that the matters on what the opposition wants discussion, these matters are being ignored. See, in Rajya Sabha also, while Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar was speaking, he asked the opposition member of parliament itself that your leaders need to maintain silence because the list that the issues that you're talking about is already mentioned in the list, and the issues will be taken up one by one. But when one of your member of parliament is speaking, the other one should not create a ruckus. And straight warning from the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, Mr. Kiren Rijiju, had been given to the opposition side, stating that if the government wanted to clear any sort of bill, they don't need the opposition. They could have done it easily because the central government has the majority. But it seems that the opposition parties have decided that they would continue their agitation. Today morning also we saw that how the opposition MPs from Congress, from the AAP and other political parties gathered outside the parliament demanding for a JPC on the Adani bribery allegation, and they would continue their agitation, and massive protests could be seen on the day of Constitution Day debate that is going to take place in the coming week.
Right. Sabyasachi, request you to stay on with us.